Nightmares are transformative gifts, because when we have a nightmare, it's kind of your dreaming mind sending tough love, because the gentle other non-nightmare dreams haven't got through. The message hasn't got through. So they need to send you shocking content to wake you up.
Oh, it's sort of like many people I've interviewed had to have a near-death experience, get into a car accident or something to awaken their abilities or to recognize them. So this is the version of that at night, where you're dreaming. Interesting.
I say in my books, our dreams are a nocturnal therapist and far cheaper than a real one. Every night we have this self-healing process going on where our dreaming mind is sending us through language of symbols and metaphors, images for us to brainstorm about ways to improve and heal and move forward in our waking life. If only we realize the priceless gift that we've got there every single night. And nightmares are important because we meet our shadow side.
Interesting.
You know, and our shadow side is very important because most of us in our waking life like to repress or deny that. However, just as there's day and night, there's shadow and light within us all. And we have to face that, understand it, love it, and then in our waking life, know that the potential to be toxic and negative is within us, but have the moral courage to choose to do the right thing. It's that wonderful quote about that story about the two wolves within us. One that's compassionate and loving and kind, and the other that is toxic and negative. And the little boy asks the elder of the tribe, well, which wolf wins this battle? And the elder says, well, the one you choose to feed. So nightmares are showing us that side, saying you've got it within you, so that when you wake up, choose the right thing. That's real moral courage.
That's the best explanation I've ever heard about it. Because when I do think of that corollary of daytime hours, and so many people I've interviewed here have gone through these really rough experiences, and then I woke up and realized what I'm supposed to do. And to see that that's accessible to everyone every day if they do have nightmares. And this is on a kind of a sliding scale. There are nightmares and then there are nightmares, you know.
But in nightmares, it's safe as well, because obviously with our shadow side, we can't go around cheating and lying and murdering and being serial killers in our, that's not, you've got to respect other people, but we can safely role play, get it all out of our system. It's very cathartic. Well, in a nightmare, you can be the most toxic version of yourself, understand it, know that, and also kind of like try to understand why it's there. And I call it the golden shadow, where you heal and embrace that part of you as well. Because sometimes our shadow side does force us to grow and evolve. Because if we're always blissful and always harmonious, growth doesn't tend to happen there. Sometimes we need to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that makes us evolve. And I think from all the research I've done that the meaning of our lives is to evolve. So
yes, I agree with you. It is. And everyone's on a different trajectory, and it takes a different stimuli for each person to be able to accomplish that.
Yes.
And the willingness to embrace it, take it on and learn from it. So often these gifts are just floating by and we don't see them.
Yes.
So I was going to tell you something funny because it's on my mind. It's a dream I had just before waking up this morning. And it was, and I would love for you to play with it a bit, because I think it can be interpreted a couple different ways, right, in terms of the psyche. But so I'll make it brief, but we have a birth coming in our family, a new little nephew, my sister's son and his wife are having a baby soon. So that must have been what was in the background. So the baby's here, and the baby's being held by his grandfather. And his grandfather has this spiky, punky gray hair, right? And the baby comes out with spiky, punky gray hair. So I'm looking at the little baby and thinking, wow, I don't think I've ever seen a full head of gray hair on a newborn. It was very funny. But then I realized, because I had the dream again, I thought I woke up and was telling my sister the dream, but I had the dream again. I said, you've got to know, this little baby is for him, it's for your husband, it's for Norbert. This is his love bond, is this new baby coming. And so I did call my sister when I actually woke up, and she's like, oh my God, I love this. So on that level, that can be a couple different things.
It can. There's so much to unpick there. Thank you.
Don't spend too much time on it, because we got many more dreams to go to.
I'm so excited. I mean, 99% of our dreams, over 99%, are symbolic, metaphorical, where our dreaming mind is picking up on things in our waking life that we've missed. And then in our dreams shows us in that symbolic language that dreams love. Our dreaming mind is an artist, a visionary. It speaks like a poet. We can talk about that. But there is a tiny percentage of dreams, and I've written many books about this that are kind of paranormal. And this dream could well fall into that. You woke up with a strong sense that you were dreaming on behalf of someone else.
It seemed very clear.
Well, it makes sense because in your waking life, you're like an oracle. You probably do a lot on behalf of other people. You're probably highly intuitive. You couldn't do what you're doing so well without that intuitive ability. So, of course, as I say, our waking and our sleeping life are connected. In your dreams, your consciousness, your spirit, soul, whatever you want to call it, is continuing to work. You're working in your dreams. We call them sleepwalker dreams, and I find them very beautiful. And that is a message for your loved one about this baby bringing wisdom, bringing growth. The grey hair is wisdom and growth. I mean, you could also look at it personally because there is a theory of dreams that every time you dream, like that movie Inception, when everybody...
amazing dream. I love that. I mean, amazing
everybody
film.
looks at the dreamer, that you are dreaming about aspects of yourself.
Yes.
And I would say in your work that, you know, you are presenting ancient, timeless wisdom and constantly reinventing it in a new way.
Baby with gray hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like both are very well true in that one.
Yeah.